delicious. Here we go.
Hi, Major.
Hello.
Are you good? Right, press effect. Press effect.
Where's that?
So press the... On the... Somebody, do you know... I don't have to...
Oh, yeah, I found.
Right, effects. So go onto your green screen with the arrow pointing down.
This, yeah, perfect.
Right, go on, chuck me out and you're doing marvellously, baby. Careful with your word, my Jack, because we'll be watching your bananas. Go on, I'll see you in a bit.
Perfect.
Right.
So I just also wanted to show
turn the comments off so we can see everything.
Recently. Anywhere look recognisable on there?
Oh, I've not got my...
Anywhere at all? So that's confirming one thing, isn't it? Where old BBSL lives, we'll refer to her as BBSL, and I'll tell you what that means in a minute. Everyone had a good look at that?
Oh, that's addresses that's got on there, Ange.
Now, BBSL stands for Bungalow Ballsack Lips, because you live in a fucking bungalow and your lips down there are made out of ballsack, the material around the side. So that's why you call Bungalow Ballsack Lips. Right, let's get this off. Let's get on to the next one. Let's have a look at... How do I get this off? Effects. Let's have a look at a few text messages. We've got this one.
It's neat, doesn't he? Looks like he's on something.
What's that say?
He said he's had a few vodkas.
Your mum can't even stand to have you live with her. She would rather make you homeless. That's lovely, isn't it? Imagine your own mum and I can't see because people are gifted. Let you live with a drunky shit on the floor. Let's not go for parents there. Your life is amazing, isn't it? Oh, excuse me for not being nice when you've cheated on me the entire relationship. You're always just a piece of meat to me. Someone to have on my arm. See, that's the difference between me and you. You're a disgusting, evil disgrace. I will never forgive myself, lower myself to your standards. You were never nice from, what am I getting a violation from? Harassment and bullying. I will never lower myself to your standards. You were never nice from the start. You're pure evil. I knew it wouldn't last. Got 7 months out of you though. Wonder who's going to replace you.
So far, what I hear is just an argument. So far, okay. I don't see any receipts or anything like that. I just hear it back and forth. So far.
Day traffic today. And make sure to keep watch because I'll parade my next lad around like I did you and Bradley. So excuse me for not being... What's that say? Right, I need to restart apparently, so I'll be back in a minute. And I won't show you more text messages because that's probably some...
So far, I just hear an argument with back and forth. Yeah, she hasn't said nice things.
Something that's... How do I...
Already.
I thought that was fast enough. It's just replaying him.
But that's just so far. I don't want to hear back and forth. This, she did this to me. I did. I want to see receipts. Do you know what I mean? Don't you want to see receipts, guys? I mean, yeah, he was the one cheating at the end of the day, so we want to see receipts. Just at the so far it's just arguments.
Yeah, instead it looks like he's just come on to dox her address because he's got off there.
Yeah, he said he's restarting, I think.
No, but he doxed her address as well, Ange, in the picture.
To look at people and things. Let's get on to some main points. Let's get someone else in here. Who wants to be in here? And we can go through some main points. Top girl. She's not in there. Who's Sigma female? How do I tell? Oh yeah, let's go.
Why do you want to get people in? I don't understand. Talk about your experience.
Turn my requests on. Dylan.
Why do you want to get people in? Talk about his experience.
Oh, people are requesting now.
I thought this weekend it had up.
What's Top Girl going to say? What's the
And then we can go through all the points, because I was going to do like from the start of the relationship to the end, but I think it's better to just I'll forget everything anyway, so let's just go through the key points. How do I get? You'll have to tell Corey or DG or someone to come and request, because I don't think I follow any of them. Obviously, I'll get Pearl back in.
Coming up to say the same, either get Corey in or DG or somebody. So you've got a lad here with you. It's no good me being Amy, baby.
Yeah.
But listen,
Corey.
Listen, all I'm telling you is keep your words to a minimum. You know, to change some words around because she'll be watching and try and get you, you know. But try and get Corey in. I'll WhatsApp Corey now and tell him to come in with you, right?
Yeah, right.
Right, come on, me, baby.
I don't understand.
Thanks, Pearl.
Right there, can't wait to get out.
Looks like he's going to cry.
Right. But yeah, so whilst I'm waiting for Corey, I'll tell you a little bit of... Oh, no, Torian's there. Yes.
Hi, bestie.
How you doing, bestie?
Hi, bestie. I was just going to say, yeah, just mind your words, yeah? Because that creature's probably looking and trying to get you banned, so just don't say certain things.
There's nothing to expose.
Yes. Oh, my God, Jack, bye. Don't flipping say bye. Don't say it. You can't say it. You'll get a banana.
No,
okay.
I've got another account. I have. Oh, cheers.
Do ya?
Yeah, I've got.
All right. Well, I've got you anyway. I'm in the comments supporting you, and just know that we're all here supporting you. Okay.
Yeah, thanks, Torian.
All right. No problem. All right, I'm gonna go back in the comments. Love you. Bye.
Yeah, mate.
It's a setup, isn't it, now?
Right, where's Corey then? AJ Direct. You've seen him message me. He can come in.
Oh, no.
He's a good question asker.
Hey, mate, if you do want to show any screenshots, I would upload them onto Instagram and just refer people to go to the Instagram because you won't get booted off then.
Okay.
But yeah,
I mean, I've got loads to screenshot, but
yeah, upload it all onto Instagram, mate, or get Corey to put it up onto his Instagram, and then he can just refer.
You give me them bare things. They're well cool. Thank you very much.
I was. Watch your words, what you're saying. Anything that could be incriminating, put it on Instagram, and then refer people to go look at it. All right.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't expecting to do this live tonight. I was going to do a different live, not about this, but she's
made the first move. She docks your mum, dragged this little rat. Good luck and well done, mate. Everybody's supporting you.
Nice one. Oh, look at that hat. Sick. Right, where's Corey then?
Is this for the gifts or?
He's not coming, is he?
Is this a live that you wanted to do?
I'll just get on to some points by myself. I don't need anyone here, do I? So the first point, domestos bleach. Can anyone imagine why I would have written on my bit of paper domestos bleach down? See if anyone can get it. How do I request Corey? Everyone's saying it. I haven't got him as I don't follow him. But yeah, anyway, domestos bleach. Oh, here we go. Hello, Corey.
Hello, Jacariah. It's an absolute pleasing pleasure to meet you.
It's very nice to meet you.
Now, don't flirt with me. Let's keep this all platonic.
Sorry, someone's attempting to call me off this.
Okay, have you got Do Not Disturb?
I'm sure I can do that. How do I do it?
Have you got an iPhone?
Yeah.
Slide down, Do Not Disturb it. They can't call.
One sec. I've accidentally made the comments really big. There we go.
Requests off as well. We're not doing any requests. Let me turn my requests off. Settings. Requests off. Yep, there we go. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Let me turn on, everything off.
She's gonna die.
I just said to pick up toxic. Pick up toxic.
Where's he gone? Moderator turned off comments. Why has comments been turned off? I'll just get on with it without it. How do I get Corey back? This is shambles. If I knew how to work this up, it would be a lot easier. There we go.
So just go ahead, bro. Just tell your story.
Well, I've just written, I wrote down a few things, but the key points that I've written down. Domestos bleach. So when she was doing teeth whitening, she admitted to me that instead of paying the expense for the solution in the end to whiten teeth with, she would just use Domestos bleach as it would give the same effect. So she was whitening people's teeth.
So what? This is embarrassing on every level. I want to jump on the cross and say to him, this is embarrassing.
Effects on the body. Surely that's not good for your gums. If you're using Domestos bleach.
I'll let you read through your.
Oh wow! So her guys reported to the police.
Questions afterwards.
Yeah. So I'll just tell you all the points, and then you can ask me any questions about the points. So Domestos bleach. We've got the time that she lunged for me. How she isolated me from all my friends. How she covered up Dirty Danny's crimes. Slept in a bed with Elphaba. That's quite a funny one. After she says how much she hates her, she actually slept in the same bed as her. I bet they had a nice little cuddle, maybe a tug. How she took the night that she took my phone off me and told me that she'd taken it to her dad's house for evidence in case I ever turned against her. What else have we got? The night that she tried, that was the final night that I was with her, but she tried to take over the complete control of my finances.
So just before you move on, with the take control of your finances, what?
So the last time that this was just the day that we broke up officially.
Where's the receipt?
When I'd come back, because obviously she was already paying me money to be there and be with her anyway, and I had control of her own funds, so I made all the money off that. She told me that day when I was moving back in that if I was to live there with her, that if I wanted to buy anything, I would have to ask her for it, and I was not allowed to have any of my own money. So she would have to have complete control of everything, all of my finances, and if I wanted anything, I could just ask her for
and
it.
do we have evidence? Do we have
I could ask for a tracksuit, I could ask for anything that I wanted, but she would have to buy it for me. I wasn't allowed to have money in my bank account.
Do you understand that that's a form of abuse?
Well, yeah, I know the whole thing. The whole time I was with her was a form of abuse. She was paying me to be there. Do you think I would have stayed with her for that long? I broke up with her for the first time in September when I was going to go to Brazil, and I decided against it because I knew that I had about 10 grand saved, and I knew that if I went to Brazil, I would have spunked it all in 3 months and I'd be back to square one. So I decided to get back with her, and I stayed with her because I knew that was more of a long-term, more sensible thing to do.
You did mention. You mentioned the words, she was paying me to be there. Can you delve into that?
Yeah, so every live she did every night, she'd give me 50 quid from each live. So that's what, £350 a week. And then I've got about between 2 and 3 grand a month from OnlyFans, which I was.
Stop saying the word, just stay away. You get bananas for the words here. Okay, is there any other points before I ask you some questions?
Why does he think he is?
I had to take Viagra to sleep with her. I could only sleep with her twice in the last 2 months because I was that repulsed by her. And that caused many arguments because she thought I didn't like her, and obviously I didn't, but I was there because I was getting paid. But I wasn't obviously physically attracted to her, so I had to use Viagra. And then when I couldn't get Viagra because I was taken away from her, then I couldn't get hard on or keep hard on, so I couldn't have sex with her.
Before I ask you any questions, right?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, I've had a really rough 2 weeks, so my mental health hasn't been very good.
You know, you don't need to do this now, mind, Jack.
No, it's fine.
Sure?
Everything's out there now. She's got some mum's address, so whatever happens to me, happens to me. At least everybody will know about her.
Where's the receipts? Show us the evidence. This is all hearsay.
My first question is, obviously you didn't know about the Danny situation. In all fairness, none of us did. It came to light a couple of days back. And so she said that obviously she's no longer friends with Danny, which obviously you now debunked. So is it Danny and her were friends, and then she arranged you to...
Yeah, so Danny and her were friends, but they always said to me that Danny had had his phone took off him, etc., because he was selling dodgy TV sticks, like dodgy fire sticks, IPTV or something. And he was the only friend that I was allowed to have. So I'd go to watch Wigan Football Club, because obviously I was living near there.
Yeah.
And he would come to some of the games with me. Because obviously I wasn't allowed to go there on my own. She had to have someone there to watch and make sure that I wasn't doing anything that I shouldn't be doing.
Someone go and ask him, where's the evidence of everything you're saying?
So you believe that... So obviously touching on to what you said prior, right, was you were ostracised from all your friends and family, and then she placed a friend in there for you to have a friend under her control also.
Yeah.
Well, were you free to do whatever you wanted?
I'm putting in receipts.
I wasn't allowed to go to the pub. I wasn't allowed to do anything. I wasn't allowed to text people back from home. I had zero numbers in my phone. They're all deleted. Every single number. But I let this happen to myself, so I can't cry about it.
No. And victim of circumstance, it's no. But you look like you're about to cry, bro, and I don't want you to cry. Because I'm like, I'll cry. And I don't want us both crying over somebody that's hurt us both. But yeah, not all women.
Everyone go over and ask for proof. Everyone go and ask for proof.
You'll have the big house and you'll have the nice cars. And
one of it, it's
not all women are going to control your bank account. Most women just want you to control them in the bedroom.
Well, I wouldn't let anybody else do that. It's the fact I was getting paid to do it. Like,
so did you just take the money and then just kind of go, right, okay, well, I've got a...
I am a bit of a loser in a respect that I always take the easy option, and I'll always go take cut corners and take the easy ride. And that's one of the things Rosie said to me, that you always just take the easiest option, and that was at the time the easiest option, just to not have to work, not have to do anything for a living. I could just
sit there, do your thing, and
play FIFA all day to give me something to do. And
so effectively, and I don't mean to downgrade you in any way, shape or form, effectively it's like having a toy boy on your arm, isn't it?
Oh yeah, that's exactly what it was.
Yeah, because you're a good looking lad.
Cheers for the bubblegums, DJ.
I will be hiring you. Certainly not.
I'm not up for hire.
Oh, you're not for hire?
No, not by men anyway.
Where is it?
And so, not by men. Oh God. Right, okay, women, get your cash out. There we go, Toria, darling. It'll cost you 350 quid a week. So the next question I'm going to ask you, obviously you can tell me if I'm not allowed to go there. Yeah. Now, the issue with you being attacked. Do you want to go into that, or you?
Me what? I wasn't actually attacked. So what happened was, we had an argument. I was sat at the end of the bed, because I used to have a PlayStation in our room with a TV at the end of the bed, and I'd sit and play that. I can't remember what the argument. It was probably something to do with me texting that girl.
Is that the Katie lady?
Yeah, he's lying. He's lying.
She's called Ketlin, not Quintin, whatever she wanted to call her. She's called Ketlin.
So you were texting somebody else, wherever that argument.
But basically, she come up to the end of the bed, snatched the PlayStation controller out of my hand, threw it at the wall, and then went to lunge for me, and I went like that. But she didn't hit me, so I'm not going to try and spin it and lie. But she did lunge for me.
You didn't go like that, bro.
I went like that.
Yeah, you protected yourself.
She went like that. I went like that. But then she realised...
How did the black eyes occur?
I got beat up by some...
Someone go and ask him how much his debt was for what Jazz paid off his DUI.
When she went for you, you managed to block.
Yeah, well, I didn't manage to block because she wasn't actually near me. I was on the end of the bed. She was to the side of the bed, and she went like that, and I just went like that. That as a natural reaction to someone swinging.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No, this is embarrassing.
Just jerked away from it.
I mean, you did mention as well on one of your points that she was her obsession with DG was very real.
Oh yeah, definitely. So the two times that I know that from is the first time was can you remember when she was racist to Torium?
Yes, yeah.
So that night, me and her had actually been on the naughty powder. That's why she didn't do a show, because we were on the naughty powder. And that's why she was just going live with everybody else. And obviously being racist, but everybody...
What's that?
I just want to say, this is the worst fucking stunt on the planet. The geezer is awful.
I want to get in the box and ask him questions. So can we just have the receipts, please?
I messaged him when he first posted a thing with that bird, Rosie, and he was like, "Oh, I really loved her, but you know, rah, rah, rah," and all that. And I was like, right, okay, fair. So I was like, but it's just not on. Like, if you look at the timeline of everything they're doing, everything they can to try and take her down. They have sat on this. They have worked out behind the scenes. They've worked out who she likes, who she doesn't like the beef with DJ. Like, they're using everything. And do you know what? Those black eyes were from drug dealers he owed money to.
Yeah,
100%. And I'm calling it. They're literally fucking. I can't even cope. They're desperate. Anyway, I've just got out of the bath and I need to go and moisturise. I hope everyone has a lovely night.
Oh, you too, Zach.
See you later, guys. Bye.
Later.
I'm not here to make any lie. I'll tell the exact truth. I'm not gonna...
Are you fully aware, though, Jack, right, that you have got, by her and her trolls, a massive now target on your back?
Well, yeah, I know that but I'm already at the end of my line anyway. I know I'm ready to...
You're not at the end of the line.
No, I'm ready to take all the consequences that come to me for the things
there is no consequence. You bunch of hot ash.
But at the same time, at least she can now take all the consequences that comes to her for the things that she's done.
Yeah.
I'm willing to take my consequences and she can take her consequences.
You have many support, obviously, in your own chat, obviously in my chat, and obviously loads of other people as well. That you will be supported by, and even if TikTok is not going to be your full thing, have you got a job? Are you employed or
not until painting season comes back, which is about 2 months. Too cold and wet.
That part is true. You are a terrorist.
Cassandra, you must be drunk because that was Zach that was speaking.
I didn't even know that was a job, bro.
The picture that I put yesterday was literally me at work with all the buckets of paint. So I put that on my
screen. Are you happy now you're out of there?
I'm happy what, sorry?
Are you happy now you're out of there?
Out of where?
Like out of that situation in just?
What, with
yeah.
BBSL? Yeah, I'm very... all my mates could see when I come back that I was freed. I told Chelsea jokingly on many occasions, and she took it as a joke. I was like, I'm in prison here, I am caged, and I can't escape. And she'd laugh it off like it was a joke. But actually, I meant every time that I said it. It was true.
Was anybody around you aware of the situation? So, you were speaking to Gracie. Did you tell Danny? Did you tell any of these people, or were you just?
Originally, I went out a couple of weeks ago. I followed Rickster. I was going to reach out to him, but then...
oh, for fuck's sake.
He's trying to read off the script and he can't.
Gracie and Terry, who are supposed to be my friends, I know they're bigger friends with Chelsea, but they didn't follow me and everything. So I was like, I'm going to make some new TikTok friends. I was like, me and Rosie will go meet Rickster and Talia. But then Gracie called, and she sort of talked us out of it. Well, more so, talked Rosie out of it, and then Rosie didn't want me to do it, so I didn't.
Are you with Rosie now, or
No.
okay?
That's a whole different story.
Let's not get into that. We're not bothered by that anyway.
Yeah, we don't need to.
So are you somewhere safe now? Are you good?
Yeah, well, I'm somewhere safe.
Cool. In terms of your mother's address, I'm assuming you pre-warned her. You were prepared for this anyway. I'm assuming.
Well, she'd already threatened my mum prior. The time that I was going to go live before.
Yeah.
She'd already directly messaged my mum saying that trolls would come to a house or do things to a house.
I find it quite bizarre that Gracie would reach out and try to silence you before you had a chance. I find that nuts. There you go.
Yeah, but they all stick up for each other, don't they?
Yeah. They're all in each other's pockets.
Everybody seems to be scared of that, and I'll admit that I didn't want any of the consequences to come, but now
have you protected your mum now?
Hey?
Have you protected your mum now?
Well, my mum lives with my dad, and my dad's a unit, so she's
a unit. Go and knock on the door, guys. Fucking hell.
My dad would snap anyone that went to knock on the door.
So obviously the main thing of why everyone generally felt sorry for you, and my head went south when I heard it, was when she came on and she said, "I've got this effing phone and I'm going to take it to the police."
Yeah, because she blackmailed me the whole time. It's just she's.
Yeah.
I felt sick the first time she took my phone. She just bought me a new one for my birthday. And I went back to my town where I live to see my friends.
Do you understand how fucked up that sounds though? She bought me a new one for my birthday. Like, you said, carry on, sorry.
I'd left the old one at her flat, and I went away, and I ended up getting on it, and I didn't message her all night. And then the next day I messaged her back, and we'd argued. And then when I got back, I can remember my stomach and my heart like sinking, because she said, "I've taken your phone to my dad's house, and if you ever turn against me, then I'm going to hand this phone into the police." So she was using it as a tool, even from, and that must have been it would have been mid-October that she used that as a tool against me.
When did you decide this is it now? Enough's enough. I'm leaving.
Well,
Why would you be so scared of
I
your
didn't
phone?
decide that I was leaving. So it was when the whole thing about the girl from Brazil fully came out.
Yeah.
That's when I left. And then I tried to get back with her for about...
Yeah, what was on the phone?
Exactly.
And then I just thought, it's past the point. Can't save myself, so I'll move on. And that's when I started speaking to Rosie. And then that went the way that went.
I think she purposely chased Rosie. I think she put her in a false sense of security. She promised her.
I'll get in the box, but Corey will be the puppet master. Do you know what I mean? Don't let her in the box. Don't let her in the box because they want it to go their way. Do you know what I mean?
She didn't want you on the platform. She tried it with all of her other ones. I don't know whether this means anything. I'm a stranger on the internet with somebody with a vendetta against your ex. Brian.
Guys, everyone tell him to request me, to put me in the box. Everyone go and tell him to put me in the box or try and get in the box on my other account. Oh, I would, yes. Well, this is one-sided, so let me ask some questions now. If he's telling the truth, that he wouldn't mind, right?
Request now then, because people would have gone over already.
No, well, let's let Corey go down, because Corey's going to be like, no, he'll stay in there. He's got like the puppet master.
Well, I know that it was Dr. People, but I don't think that was her. She didn't mention anything about that to me. So,
do you know anything about her and Swearing Shepherdess's comments?
I also don't actually think that was her.
Okay.
She didn't mention anything. And I'll tell you right. I've told you.
They're both live. They're both live account.
So read through your points again.
What else we got? Went to hit me, isolated me. We've got that. So she took me away from all my mates. Covered up Danny's crimes by saying about TV. Went to bed with Alphaba. There's not much more the story to that than the fact that she admitted that she had slept in a bed with Alphaba. So she probably got Valentine's as well. If you can still. If you can still.
Well, when it comes off here to request me, okay, and I'll kick people out, and then I'll.
I'm guessing my PI that I got to manage to find the address is the correct address.
Well, I put it up on my green screen earlier, didn't I? That I'd been to that certain little bungalow a few times. Well, I lived at that bungalow.
Did she ever talk about Bradley?
Not really, no.
Because obviously Bradley's now come on the platform and confirmed that everything that we know has been done, as per his own admission prior, is no longer the case.
Yeah, well, that was obvious. She had to, when she'd lost like me and other people like that, then she had to make amends with at least one person. I wouldn't be surprised if he got a nice little paycheck for that.
Absolutely. In regards to who you go on with next, I can't tell you how to run your own platform, but there's one person you need to avoid right now, and that's because they want an argument and to get you banned.
Wow.
Yeah, don't bother.
Wow. See how he's controlling. Why is he controlling this man?
You can open your boxes, you can get in Torian and talk.
Why is this Tory? Why does it have to be all his minions?
Want you for one thing and one thing only, and that's to score points off the back of you, just to stay in with the EQ thing. So don't bother.
I know that her close allies
honestly, if you go live with me, it's
possible. So in regards to the place in which she's in now, obviously that's an Airbnb.
He's sick in the head, that Corey.
Is that in your name, her name, what?
No, it was.
Airbnb.
So it was an Airbnb
man
before.
is controlling the app.
How
dare he say who he can and can't go on? I
don't know how long the tenancy is for.
If he's telling the truth, why can't he go on with me if he's telling the truth?
So my credit's that bad that I wouldn't have been able to get on the credit. So
I got more questions.
Guys, I understand what you're saying. Listen, let me tell you this. If he's telling the truth, why is Corey scared of him going on with me? Why is he controlling this app? I've been on it goddamn 4 years, a lot longer than this little twit here, telling him who he can and shouldn't go on with. Who's controlling the app here? Do you know what I mean? I've been on here a lot longer. He came on my platform, clout chasing off me to get his views up, to get his platform up. Everything he's done in regards to EQ, is to clout chase, and all for the views. And then he's sitting there saying that EQ's controlling, yet telling him not to go live with me. Who's the controlling one? He's been on there 6 months? I've been on it 4 years. How dare he tell people who they shouldn't go on? Why not? If it's the truth, let him go live with me. If he's telling the truth. Do you know what I mean? Where's he gone?
Would you be going to the police in regards to this, or are you happy to just...
He's not. Listen, what's on his phone?
I didn't go to the police when I got beat up. I don't go to the police about anything. Everything can be sorted without needing to involve police.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he's telling the truth, he wouldn't mind going on with me, would he? Exactly.
But I want one more favour. You don't have to take this if you want, but can you follow me back? And if you ever need to chat,
I'll
flirt with me. Don't flirt with me, though. I'm not into.
Well, what are you talking about?
I like men with loads of problems, and you're going, fucked up enough. Right? And I don't pay them, Jack, so my extension is never going to help them. So.
Yeah, you'd have to pay a lot, Corey.
Oh, would I really, darling?
No, I'm not.
I think, and unfortunately, you are just a line of victims. I mean, did you know much about the 14-year-old, or didn't you know anything?
Didn't know anything at all. So it was all covered up like that. He'd just been doing a IPTV.
He's lying. Of course, he's lying.
Like fake, dodgy TV sticks that give you all the channels.
So that's the excuse that she got you.
I was told, yeah. So I didn't have any reason to not believe it.
What about Zach the Brat? Anything?
Zach, I mean, he messaged me. Before,
dodgy fire stick as well, he said.
That was just when I got
could have picked anything, but he picked dodgy fire stick.
He messaged you, do you remember?
I screenshot it, but it was just basically telling me not to do it.
I wouldn't be scared.
Yeah, exactly, Angie. Exactly. Who does this man Corey think he is?
I understand why you're scared in that situation, because it's a situation that she put you in. So you're ostracized, not speaking to anybody. It's just her. She is the person, you know. But I think you'll be perfectly fine on your own.
Yeah, I will be fine on my own.
And hopefully now you'll fall in love with a lovely lady and you'll have a couple of kids and a dog and a car. You need to learn to drive though. How old are you now?
28.
Grow up a bit, Jack. Come on, man.
I've not got the concentration. I have got ADHD that I've not even got diagnosed yet. But
you don't tell. You're like this. I'm getting fucking dizzy. You're like this every 10 seconds.
My brain has so many things go through it, which is why I had to write everything down. Because I think there's so many things to say, but I can't get them all into.
Have you read everything out on your little pad?
I've read everything out, all the main key points.
So for anyone joining, can you just reiterate what you said?
Yeah, of course.
Oh.
No, what? Sorry, what's it now? Yeah. I thought you meant when somebody else joined. Reiterate what I've said.
We're having a chat.
So to everybody that has just joined, she used to use domestos bleach to whiten people's teeth with when she was doing teeth whitening instead of paying for the correct stuff. She lunged to me once, threw my PlayStation controller against the wall, made a hole in it. She filled that with filler the next day. Isolated me from all my friends, and wouldn't, if I ever wanted to come back to Oakham, I was allowed, but she said she had to come and stay in a hotel here so that she could watch and see what I was doing. She covered up Dirty Danny's crimes.
Mods, can you turn my comments off a second, please? Because all of you are asking me a lot of questions. He's chill.
He slept in a bed with Elphaba. She took my phone away from me and said that it would be used against me if I ever turned against her. Eventually would have completely taken over my finances if I had stayed there with her. I had to use Viagra to do the deed with her.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, you can move on from that when we get that one, yeah.
She had a sniffed up fueled rant again when she was racist to Torian, and that she is in love with PG Decor.
He's jealous over that, isn't he?
He's got a massive one. Right. I'm not in love with him. In terms of CLA, obviously she puts her through relentless trolling. Did you see any of that?
Not when I think they were friends again.
We all know it's all bullshit.
You didn't really know nothing about the CLA?
No receipts,
No, not
nothing.
really. She mentioned her from time to time.
Yeah, and he's jealous, absolutely.
She didn't say anything horrible about her.
And that poor dog of hers.
She doesn't walk that, but I had to walk the dog.
I was going to say, because I had somebody watching the property. She didn't go out once.
Yeah, because she said you'd get recognised. Well, you'd get recognised by old people on that estate. You wouldn't get recognised by old people.
I think it just made it worse, to be honest.
So I'd assume since I've not been there walking the dog, then it's not been walked. It would have just been let out on the grass.
Yeah. Do feel sorry for that dog. Any other juicy gossip or information you got for me, Jacariah? What about her finances, bro? Because that woman is not paying the correct tax.
Well, she can't be paying taxes. She's putting money into like 13 and 14-year-old kids' bank accounts.
Exactly.
I don't think I've got off the top of my head. I'm sure I'll be able to think of more. But I only had a couple hours to prepare because I wasn't.
I hope EQ does destroy them both.
So.
Watching the house, I mean, wouldn't that be classed as stalking?
Wouldn't that be stalking? Try me.
So I was literally just going to go through the last 2 years of my life tonight and probably say how karma's kind of bit me for everything that's happened.
I mean, look how Corey's sitting like he's the boss.
Any sort of depth or anything about.
Can I just say, guys? Sorry, I feel like I'm shouting. Look how he's sitting like he's the boss. He controls TikTok. Look how he's sitting. You know what I mean? It's absolutely hilarious. The way, like, I'm the owner of TikTok. He's got people outside of her house. She is a woman, okay? And he's got someone to stalk her sitting outside her house. If this is not creepy, God knows what is. It's goddamn weird. Sorry, I know.
He's not bloody Piers Morgan, that's for sure.
He thinks it's Piers Morgan. I advise you not to go in with Angie. Why does she go with the teeth out there?
Well, ready then, I'll wait for you. Go, love. Make sure you wash your hands.
It's going to
Yeah, don't wash your hands. I thought he was going to pull it out then, girl. Bloody hell.
Beyond words.
I'm going to get clarity on that last one now, and then I think I'll leave him alone.
See, I reckon
He's
it's
done everything for views. Corey's done everything for views, and he's saying, don't go on to do so, Angie, because what? Why is that? Because you're trying to take me down, EQ down, and Canadian Angie down. That is why. He's sitting there on his platform watching my followers go down. You know, are they going down? Are they going up? You know what I mean? He's got an obsession with EQ, this man here, Corey, that is bullying a woman on this app. He's got people to sit outside her house saying, she don't walk a dog. This is what she does during the day because I've got people sitting outside there. It's weird. You're intimidating a woman, Corey.
he's got no proof of anything. So, as far as I'm concerned, he's talking
There's
shit.
no receipts of any of it.
Well, yes, just she didn't like Miss Red, did she?
No, absolutely not. She's dog's food today, by the way.
Yeah, I saw that.
Say Will.
She was the first to get boxed before my.
Funny, Will, your devices need to be checked.
My grandmother's literally very, very ill. She's dying in bed, and she's uploading
And
photos
you're
of it all
on
over
top
Facebook last night.
TikTok obsessing over EQ.
Yeah.
What your nans and what they
The
did
more
with.
people that stand against her, the less voice she's got. And that's why she doesn't
It's my
speak it to
way to
anybody.
come up, love.
Yeah, well, that's why she's been threatening me for all this time because she didn't want me to tell the truth on it.
Yeah.
That everybody knows she's really right.
Because obviously you see behind the scenes, which obviously we don't get a chance to see. And in terms of Canadian Angie, what have you heard on the grapevine of Canadian
You'd
Angie?
be at your nan's side, wouldn't you, in hospital? I don't even know if it's even true what he's coming out of his gob. I think he's a narcissist. It's
People
horrible.
like that sweet, even delusive Angie. Anyone that will give her a big gift keeps sweet, like Tommy T. Who else is a big gifter of hers?
So what do you mean by keep them sweet?
So drop them a message every now and then, tell them that other people are out
You know
just
what's going when he's mentioning
to
this.
make herself look innocent. So then tell them now they gift her still, but not gift other people, which means more money for her.
Yeah. Hold on, we've got loads of comments.
Can I just say, yeah, you're right. This is really cruel. This is a witch hunt towards a woman. Okay, a huge witch hunt on here. Instead of going to the police and doing the right thing, saying let's just go to the police, you're now bringing an ex. And listen, you bring my ex on, he's going to say I'm nuts. Oh, okay, yeah, okay, I know I am nuts. But you hear him say a lot of the shit. You know what I mean? There's no receipts, there's no nothing. And he's sitting there scared of him going live with me. Why? Number one, he's trying to take me down. Number two, because I'd get the truth out of him. And he knows it. It's 100% a setup, and it's absolutely disgusting to bring an ex on. This is a man that cheated on her.
For nothing. So let's say, for example, we're in the car. I'd be too slow to put something in the sat nav, and then the whole day she wouldn't speak. She'd explode at me, and the whole day she wouldn't speak to me. Or if I asked her a question, so I had to tread on eggshells around her all the time anyway, and I've told her that before. I couldn't be myself. I had to be a shell of a man and just accept everything that she said. I never argued back with her because I didn't want to cause any arguments or anything like that, or prolong any arguments. I just accept when she was down to me, and I would just sit there and just take it
It
in.
makes me angry.
And she said she'd feel sorry for me at the end.
Narcissist. Did she ever mention anything about her mum?
Well, I know her mum's alive, but
I know her mum's alive too. Yeah. She sat on her platform the other day saying that her mum has passed away, and I know it's not true.
yeah, but she said that before. She said the reason she does that is so nobody brings her up.
Yeah, because her mother's a sworn Catholic. So obviously she doesn't accept change, which is terrible, I agree. However, that's her mother's religion, so do you know what I mean? But the fact that she's like
she's an alcoholic, so that's why.
Pardon?
She just told me that she was an alcoholic.
Yeah, and
Again, I think she believes her own lies, which is obviously quite concerning. I don't think it's ADHD. I think it's complete and utter narcissistic behaviour, completely through and through. Right, I'm going to leave you be because I feel like I've badgered.
I think this is so cool. You know, he hasn't given any evidence. Can you leave it on for a sec? So I'm going to try and request him. You know, I think it is so cool to bring your ex on a platform. This is nothing about, you know, what's been happening. Absolutely nothing. He's brought no receipts with him. He's degraded her. You've got Corey saying that he's got people sitting outside her house. This is disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. And I'm actually shocked that people would just allow it, just, you know, thinking this is okay. He cheated on her. Go in it. Well, I can't because he's controlling. He's saying EQ's controlling. However, he's saying, well, I wouldn't go on with Delusive Angie. Why? Because I might get the truth out of him. Because you've got a little setup going there. And you told him what to say. I mean, this is the most embarrassing exposure ever. I mean, number one, let me ask, number one, right? You degraded her. Right. Number two, right, he's said that she's taken his phone, okay, which I think I don't know whether she's admitted that or not. However, what's on that phone as to why you're scared, of that going to the police? What's on that phone? Yeah. Number three, no, he shouldn't have done this exposure because he's obviously on some kind of substance. You know what I mean? I think he's made it worse for himself, I'm not going to lie. What else did he say? I can't even remember now. He also said that she protected Danny, so he's not spoken on that. But at the beginning, he said she was protecting him, but he never actually spoke on that.
And Smiley wants to come up in the box.
Right, is he still on? 1 second, is he still on, Ziona?
Nothing comes out again. Okay. Are you worried about the phone now, though, Jack? Are you worried she's going to go?
I don't give a fuck about the phone anymore. Like I said, my card will come to me, yeah?
Yeah.
Everything I've done, if I've done something bad in the past, it'll come to bite me now. So at least everything she's done is going to come to bite her too.
The most dangerous time when a narcissistical patterned, relationship splits up is the split up. You've gone through the split up, but this is the backlash. So just look after yourself, look after your family. Don't worry about the doxing scenario. There is so many stuff going on in the background. She's got enough to deal with right now. She continues. You pick up the phone, you call the police. She has got nothing on you. You cannot be silenced, right? Open up your boxes, have a chat with a couple of friends.
What she done? What did he do to her?
And the Canadian one. Apart from that, my friend, let you have a good day. And if you are, you can ring me. All right? FaceTime calls, because I know you are into me. You just don't admit it. I'll see you soon, Jack. Take care, bro.
Nice one. Cheers.
Bye, mate.
Get out.
See if he's listening.
Come out.
I'll have a cigarette. And then, so I'll just leave you running in here.
What did you say, Ange?
I'll try and request him. If I can request him. Oh no, there he goes, declined it. Why have you declined it? If you're telling the truth, why decline me? He's lying. Lying through his goddamn teeth. He's just declined me.
Give yourself a minute.
Liar.
I don't know who's like on my side and who's not.
Get Torian in.
Where is Torian?
Torian.
Have you read it down? Yeah, it was all scripted.
Yeah, just at the moment, just let Torian in, and if Pearl's in, add Pearl.
Yeah, neither of them are on the list.
All scripted.
Right. What about Phil? Phil Mitchell, is she in there?
Right.
Just give me Supermod and I'll put people in.
How do I give you Supermod?
So click on my name and do moderator.
Putting all the haters in, exactly. Why don't you let people in that will ask him the questions?
And DG if he's in here.
He's not in there, I don't think.
He's probably...
Everyone, choosing Onion, everyone go now EPO to him. Everyone go.
He was in here earlier, because I've seen him.
How are you feeling anyway?
Yeah,
Can I ask you one thing? Is there anything really bad?
Everyone going cheese and onion.
She was
say it.
threatening you.
I'll let everyone go.
So I have a setting on my phone, right? I don't know if it's on
The
that
thing
file.
is, right, if you were telling the truth, it wouldn't matter who you put in to ask questions, right, because you're telling the truth. Because you know that I'll get to the bottom of it. Yeah? Because you're a liar. Yeah? Everything you have said is you're a liar. Now, I've got a question for you, Jack. What did you do to her? Did you do anything to her? I mean, we know you cheated on her. I mean, you've said about what she's done. Now, what have you done? You know what I mean? And, you know, why did you... What's on your phone? Yep. Absolutely crazy. Let me put people in. Smiles, do you want to get in? Gypsy Queen. Cheese and onion. You know what you have to do. Yes.
Wow. You can tell, Angie, that's all set up, can't you?
Oh, yeah. You got Torian in there, Top Girl, all the haters. You know, I've never seen anything so vile before on social media. The witch hunt Corey has done. You know, and this is all from Corey.
And why are they all treating Corey as if he's like some sort of king up in the app or something all of a sudden? Just all of a sudden in the last week. It's too much of, I don't know, there's something going on, Angie. Because all of a sudden, like, Corey was hated and now he's loved by them all.
I mean, let's put all your exes in. What would your ex say about you? I mean, they're an ex for a reason, right? I mean, there's also a bit of jealousy, I think, because, you know, he said that she's in love with TG, which I don't believe for a second.
Oh,
Yeah, no, it's all
he has problems, but you can tell he's got...
all the people that just couch.
I also think that boy's got bad addiction, Angie, as well, if I'm going to be honest. Because when he went to the toilet and came out, he was just all wired all of a sudden. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So definitely scripted.
Yeah, it was embarrassing.
I'm going to be honest. I feel sorry for Eva Queen. For the lies are the same. And where's his evidence? Where's the receipts? All he did was dox her address.
No, you said that at the beginning. She was what did he say? That covering for Denny, but he never went into that. He said he's got no details on it, but that's what he said at the beginning.
Well, I don't
what happened to the fact that you just said at the beginning of
and let me
chat,
tell you,
talking about as how she stood by Danny and was protecting him, but then when Corey asked if he had any details of that, he said no, I don't know. Yeah, crazy.
let me tell you also, Angie, why you have nearly 3,000 people there. If Taurine has anything in the background, Angie, that is definitely all a setup. Definitely. Because she's a bad woman. She's really the worst woman on this app. So why should even be a mod for him? Do you know what I mean? That's how you know it's all a setup.
Yeah.
Angie, I just want to say, right? Hi. How dare he tell people what to do on their live? It's his live. If he wants to get you in, he wants to get you in.
But you know what really gets me is that I've been on it 4 years, right? He couch chased off me, Corey, right? Okay, he was my biggest troll, absolutely, right? And he was on my platform, clout chasing off me. So who is he to say, oh, Jack, don't go live with Delusive Angie? Why? If you're not hiding anything, if you're not hiding anything, you're telling the truth. Why don't let me in and ask the questions? No,
because it's all a setup.
Yeah, mine's not really about Corey, mine's more about Jack, but I want to just echo what Angie said. Angie said if you get all of your exes in a live, they're not going to say nice stuff about you, are they? That's first and foremost. But I just thought Jack contradicts himself quite a lot of the time. Like, why is it relevant if she was in the bed with Elphaba? That just sounded like he was possessive and jealous. Why was he following her into the room when she was on the phone to TJ? Possessive and jealous. Also, what Jack failed to mention is that he got Chelsea to ring me the other month and tell me that I needed to remove Bradley because it made him uncomfortable and he wouldn't have kept in touch with any of his exes or something stupid like that. Me and Bradley had never fell out, but all of a sudden it was making him feel uncomfortable and I was to remove Bradley. So while we all have issues in relationships, it wasn't one-sided, do you know what I mean? And then he says that he was only with her because she was pegging him. But then when he got asked why does he leave, he said he got kicked out and he tried to get back with him in 6 days. So which one is it?
Exactly. And it's You know, why can't someone else go live with them that's not connected to this group?
Exactly.
You're asking the question.
I think he got paid for that.
Where's the receipts, Jack?
Yeah, I think he got paid, and
the biggest one for me, Becca, was when he started that off, right? And I've screen recorded it, and he said, I'm going to talk about this, and also he said, I'm going to tell you how she protected Danny, right? So I'm thinking, oh, this is going to be, oh, what's this about then? And then when Corey asked him, does he have any details about this Danny situation? He said no. But wait a minute, at the beginning you said that she was, so, you know, that she was protecting him. So
it's just like, even the domestos bleach, if somebody was put a fucking domestos bleach on their fucking gums, they'd be seriously ill and have 3rd-degree burns. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just a load of shit.
I don't understand why he said that. That's just degrading someone.
Well, what was he supposed to even reveal out of all that, like?
I mean, I think it's so... And then you got Corey saying, I've got people sitting outside her house. Well, that's stalking, love. You know?
He said that. That was ridiculous.
Angie, he blocked her address. He gave her address out. You know that?
Yeah, I saw you.
Yeah, that's terrible.
And all of it was said without any proof.
Yeah.
And I honestly believe...
Now, listen, I have never been wrong, guys. Have I ever been wrong? Okay,
He's been paid, Angie. He's been paid to do that, honestly. He's been definitely paid. Sorry, you couldn't took him.
That's all right. And he was definitely 100% reading something, like almost reading script.
Definitely smiles. Did you see him? He couldn't catch up with his words.
I was like, are you fucking for real? Like, you can tell you're reading a script.
Corey was acting as if it was a top BBC News, as if it was a top BBC News. Didn't be saying like this. Corey, you're an embarrassment. You don't own the app. You don't run the app. Stop controlling people. When you're sitting there saying EQ controls people, when you're sitting there telling them, oh yeah, I wouldn't go live with Canadian Angie or Delusive Angie. Why not? If he's telling the truth, why not? You know what I mean? Something, right? No, he's not.
I mean, I know he said he had notes on a bit of paper, but that wasn't notes on a bit of paper. That was more than notes on a bit of paper. Do you know what I mean? It just didn't, I mean, I don't know about you, Anne, but I honestly think that they were bullshit. Just another tactic to try and bring Evil Queen down.
And they jumped into the boxes before that and said, do you want
let me put some comments. Maya.
And he didn't even meet Corey, so that's how you know it's definitely a setup, do you know what I mean? Because you all kept jumping in the box and said, do you want us to put Corey in so you can speak to him? And then when Corey jumped on, Corey didn't even know him. That's the first time to meet him. So it's definitely he's been paid to script all that up, definitely.
Yeah.
I honestly, just watching his body language and everything, like, he was definitely...
Ended the live with Miss Michelle going in. She went in there and said he's a joke or something. I don't know, I can't catch up with the comments properly.
Who said that?
Michelle, and he's gone off. Right there, let me try and catch the comments. He said he needed to go. All of a sudden, they're telling no to some people. Michelle actually defending EQ.
I know that.
Michelle is in there. That's where did I see that one? Michelle said he's a joke and dropped.
See what EQ's
he's saying he's a lawyer.
I think she's doing the normal FYP, guys. Should we have see what EQ's doing, Diana?
Yeah. Miss Pineapple wants the box, and
yeah, okay. I've just sent him a message. I said that was embarrassing. That was honestly. If you would have let me in.
Honestly, that really was embarrassing.
You wouldn't mind who asks what questions, would you?
Hey, Anne. Corey didn't even ask him a question.
What's that noise?
It's Diana. So I just want to say a couple of things. That live was completely and utterly ran by Top Girl. Like, she's the mod, she's the only mod. She got in, she swarmed in with him there. She's the only mod in there.
Corrine was mod as well, honestly. I tried to get in, I got kicked out.
So I've got a recording.
Oh my God, thank you everybody.
2 seconds, Z, 2 seconds.
Yes, read it and wait, flaps. Hello, Cam Tours. This is how you do a proper show, love. She doesn't sit slagging people all day. Yeah, weirdos. You can't do it on your own, and you can't do it as a gang. Yes.
They need a group of people to take one person.
They're honestly becoming a lot.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much.
Well, I wanted to just tell you what Michelle said, but I'll WhatsApp it to you, Andrew, right?
Talking about me?
Because I'm not shouting over.
What loves we'll have all the talking. Thank you, beautifuls. 13 out of our 50 hand hearts. Thank you so much, Zach and Chloe. Thank you so much. Is that actually Chloe?
You know what I think though, because I'll just mute it until she starts. I think they just made it worse, because I think now you could see the setup. You could actually see the setup a mile off. Do you know what I mean? And now, hopefully, people are wondering about the rest of it. Do you know what I mean? Whether they're setting them up for that as well.
Yeah, that's what it looks like, Angie. It looks like they're all like, what you call it, all like a bully gang, all trying to attack EQ. I think it's sad, really.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Pineapple box. Oh yeah. One sec. She's not in the box, pineapple. Angie, I think. Oh, was it? Okay, sorry. Is that better? Why is people saying pineapple to come back? Why? What did she say? What happened?
I don't know.
One sec. You know the funny thing, Corey is doing everything for views. He's doing it all for clout. That's what he's doing it for, no other reason. That's why, remember when he came in my box, Corey, and he said, yeah, I'm going to take EQ down. I want to do it on my own. I'm going to do it on my own. Why do you think he said that? I'm not going to get you involved. It's because he wanted he wanted everyone to big up Corey. You are a legend, Corey. He wants to be the king of this app, and he wanted to have that praise for taking EQ down on his own. That's what he wanted.
Andy, you know that time when he was derogatory, that girl the other day as well, did you see the way, like what he said in the app? Do you know who I am? I'm Corey. As if he was some sort of king or something like.
Yeah, that's how, you know why? He thinks he's a mini Sam. Yeah, he does. No, I'm not even lying. He thinks he's a mini Sam.
Wow. I think Sam is good.
He thinks he's like protected. Like, yeah, honestly, he does. He really does.
He's not right.
Pineapple, if I interrupted you, I apologise. Come back in the box.
Why? What did you say?
No, I think I spoke, but she was speaking. That's why I said apologies if I spoke over. I didn't mean to.
He wasn't doing this on his own. Now look how many of them are involved. It's clear to see now. Yeah.
Will you in the comments stop coming for me, please? Honestly, it's getting on my tip.
I don't know what happened.
It all seems to be kind of one-sided, isn't it? Like that side.
It wasn't you, Smiles. It wasn't you. I just wasn't. I can't. EQ has like one tone, and I can't shout over her.
Oh, okay. I thought it was me. I thought it said
no, it wasn't you. It wasn't you. It wasn't you. So Ange wanted to listen to that, but I just wanted to say the two things. Torian wasn't live. I've got the video, and I've gone back on it just now quickly because I didn't know whether Ange wanted it. Torian wasn't mod. The only mod was Top Girl. She completely ran it. But what I wanted to tell you, Ange, is what Michelle said. And Michelle got in the box, and what she said was, and I can send it to you if you want me to. What she said was that she was furious with him, not poor Jack, because he's just sat there telling everybody that he needed to use Viagra to, what with her, and that he was only there to be paid. So what kind of man is he, kind of, like telling everybody that? So that's what she actually said. And then kind of said that she was dropping down because because of you lot folk that are here, sat here with him or something like that. I believe she meant the people that were in the boxes, and that's what she actually said, and then she dropped.
Right. Can we hear what EQ's saying?
Diana.
Reign supreme at number one without a fear of Klingons, you know what I mean, along the way. We love all the free.
I have not muted her. That's not me.
What did Michelle say? Sorry.
I am here to make all the money.
I didn't think you listened, and you completely and utterly zoned out, didn't you?
I zone out at times.
Right. Just mute Evil Queen for a second. I'll tell you again.
Can I just say, is she talking about the situation that Diana or not?
Time.
No.
And please leave the live 5.1 thousand. The promotion only get 3,000 people.